Episode 8 The Grand Galloping Gala. The week flew by in Equestria. It was now Friday night, and the girls were ready to depart for Canterlot. It had been a very eventful week. The girls were happy they were about to board their chariot. Rainbow Dash gives Sonic a huge hug and kiss and tells him she can't wait to see him tomorrow night. Applejack does the same with Knuckles and tells him to help Big Mac take care of the family. Starlight kisses Shadow and tells him to behave himself, while Rarity gives Spike a hug and boards the chariot. Discord gives Fluttershy a hug and waves goodbye. Pinkie Pie tells Manic he better bring his dancing shoes for the gala, and Twilight came alone. Spike, I'm counting on you to help out Rouge and Cream. Not going to be a problem, Twilight. Twilight boards the chariot. The chariot takes off. And here we go, Huntresses of Harmony, off to yet another grand galloping gala. So, Twilight, what happened with Silver? Why didn't he say goodbye to you? It's really not that big of a deal, AJ. It turns out Silver and I are going to just be friends, and nothing more. So what happened though, Twilight? I mean, he seemed totally into you at the gala meeting. I may have an answer to that question, but please promise me, every pony, none of you are going to tell Spike. They all agree. After we had the gala meeting, the boys all came over to be sized for their tuxedos. It got to the point where it was only myself and Silver left in the boutique. He is so handsome and charming. I couldn't help myself but flirt with him. Oh no, Rarity, tell me you didn't. After I was done sizing him for the tux, he left my boutique. However, he returned a bit later. I couldn't believe he had come back. Things got a bit intense. There was this tension surrounding us, and I couldn't stop myself from madly kissing him. I didn't want to, but please believe me, I felt horrible about it. I mean, poor Spike doesn't deserve that. Well, that explains why Silver has been so distant with you, Twilight. I mean, how could you do that to both Spike and Twilight, Rarity? I didn't mean for it to happen, every pony. It's just I met Silver and I'm thinking, here's this super hunk of a hedgehog. He's charming, witty, has a fabulous body, and knows how to treat a lady. I got caught up in the moment that Silver was the Prince Charming I'd been waiting for. Rarity, I'm not upset over this, but this is going to crush Spike. It's true, Silver is exactly what you've been wanting all these years, but is it worth ripping Spike's heart out over? At this point, what difference does it make, Twilight? What's done is done. Rarity starts crying. I can see this is bothering you, Rarity. I know deep down you love Spike, but I also know that Silver is everything you've ever wanted. So here's the big question, Rarity. Which forever do you want? Do you choose the dragon who has loved you from day one, or do you choose the fantasy of what you've always wanted in Silver? I want my Spiky Poo. It saddens me that it took a kiss from Silver for me to realize just how much Spike really means to me. You had a crisis of conscience, Rarity. You love Spike, but you saw an opportunity with Silver because he was the model of what you thought your Prince Charming was, while in reality, your Prince Charming has always been Spike. We've all seen how great you and Spike are together all these years. It would be a pity if it all went to waste over with one kiss with Silver. I understand what all of you are saying. Thanks for being such good friends. You still need to tell Spike what happened between you and Silver. He deserves to know what happened. Oh, Twilight, I can't tell Spike about this. He won't handle the truth of this well. It will hurt him. It will hurt much more if Spike finds out from somebody else, Rarity. If you apologize and admit your mistake, I'm sure Spike will forgive you. He loves you with all his heart, Rarity. He does not want to lose you. Spike has waited a very long time to be with you. I doubt this small incident is going to cause him to leave you. I know, I just don't want to lose my sweet Spiky Poo. I promise, Rarity, Spike is not going to give up on you so quickly, especially when it took him so long for him to get you. So, Rainbow Dash, how was your date with Sonic? It was awesome! Seriously, the best date of my entire life. We wound up going to my childhood home. The one that's nestled by the mountains, forests, and the lake. We sat on the beach, told stories, and just held each other. It was really romantic. You and Sonic are perfection for each other. I've known Sonic for my days on Mobius, and he really is a super sweet guy. I'm just worried you two are moving too fast. We were both worried about that too, Fluttershy. I mean, when Sonic and I met, the one thing we kept telling each other was that neither one of us wanted to fall in love again.
Once we started clicking, both Sonic and I told each other we are going to take things slow. Trust me, a month ago, I never thought I'd feel this way again. Now that I do, I can't stop thinking about him. Sonic and I love each other. I can't believe it happened. One thing is for certain, I've never been this happy in my entire life.
Sonic really is the coolest guy ever. Yeah, every pony has seen how great of an effect he's had on you. I knew when I sent him to that beach to meet you for the first time that the two of you would be great together. I knew his personality would intrigue you.
Well, I have to hand it to you, Twilight. You definitely knew what you were doing when you sent him my way. When he challenged me to catch him, I have to admit something inside me was awakened. Sonic brought back exhilaration into my life. I was so intrigued by him because of it.
Well, I for one am glad that Sonic makes you happy. I was worried we'd never get the old Rainbow Dash back.
I feel like I've never officially thanked all of you for supporting me through the destruction of my marriage with Soren. So if I hadn't said it, I want to say it now. Thank you, every pony, for being the best friends I could ever ask for.
Every pony hugs Rainbow Dash.
Well, we all love you, Rainbow Dash. You've been my best friend ever since flight school. You are the one pony who has never judged me, and even more so, you've always believed and encouraged me to do great things, even if I didn't believe I could do them.
Well said, Fluttershy. Dash, I personally have always admired your courage and tenacity. There's truly nothing you can't achieve, and I find that quality to be admirable. I hope you and Sonic have many wonderful years ahead of you. Rainbow Dash blushes.
All right, every pony, enough of all this sappy stuff. We are seriously going to tear up Canterlot. Not only tonight, but with the boys tomorrow night. I've never been so excited for a gala ever.
Me neither. I can't wait to finally share a dance with my guy. I'm not even sure if Knuckles can dance.
It's going to be hilarious to watch him try. I could just picture it.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty funny. Even if he's the worst dancer in Equestria, I'm sure I'm just going to enjoy every minute of this gala with him. I do know one thing for certainty. This gala is going to be the best one we've ever attended. As the Harnessers of Harmony continued to travel to Canterlot, the boys back in Ponyville were having a get together of their own. Spike, however, decided the party was a little too wild for his taste, so Spike decided instead he would go check on Cream and Cheese, who were alone at Rarity's house. Rarity's boutique. Spike rings the doorbell. Cream answers.
Hi, Spike. This is a nice surprise. What brings you over here? I thought you'd be having fun with Rouge and the boys tonight.
They're a little too rambunctious for this, Dragon. I figured I knew you were alone. I thought maybe I'd stop by and keep you company, and see if you needed any last minute help on anything.
Aw, that's so sweet of you, Spike. Choo choo. No, Rarity and I finished up the last this morning, before lunchtime. But thanks for offering, Spike.
Not a problem. I'm actually kind of bored that Twilight and Rarity are both in Canterlot tonight. Twilight's not around to keep me busy, and, well, let's face it, without Rarity, there's no fun in my life.
Well, we can have fun together, Spike. You came all the way over here to check on us. The least I could do is take you out tonight. What do you think, Cheese? Choo choo.
We're not talking like a date, are we?
No, silly. I'm talking about going for a walk and grabbing some ice cream. It'll be my treat for saying thank you for being such a generous and caring friend.
Why not? I'm sure Rarity won't mind.
Let me grab my purse and we'll be ready to go.
Grabs her purse.
I'm ready when you are, Spike.
Spike opens the door. After you.
Thank you. Choo choo!
Twilight's castle. Shadow enters into Twilight's wine cellar. Shadow breaks the lock on a locked protective case with a bottle of Dom Pognon in it. You know she's going to kill us, right? Just blame it on me, Rouge. She saves the stuff for special occasions. Well, she's gone for the night, and this is a party. I'd say this is a special occasion. Shadow and Rouge head back upstairs. All the hedgehogs and Knuckles are there. Oh, way to go, Shadow! Now it's a party. You boys are so dead. I think Spike had the right idea by leaving for the night. I can't believe I'm the one responsible for your behavior. Shadow opens up the bottle of Dom Pognon. Oh, come on, Rouge. Back on Mobius used to party all the time. Rube grabs some of Twilight's best wine glasses. I don't condone your actions, but I never said I wouldn't join in on the festivities. Shadow and Rouge start filling up glasses. They start passing out all the drinks. No thanks, Shadow. I don't want Twilight coming after me. Really, Sonic? Don't you have some celebrating to do after telling Rainbow Dash you love her? At least drink one so we could do a toast. Oh, all right. Only because I am celebrating Rainbow Dash and I being in love. I still can't believe you and love are being used in the same sentence. Oh, you should talk, Knuckles, or should I say Nuck and Buck? Everyone laughs. Seriously, Knuckles, Nuck and Buck is the best you can come up with? There's nothing wrong with Nuck and Buck. It's how we work the apple orchard. She bucks, I nuck. Oh, so that's what we're calling it these days. I remember a few times when you used to nuck my apple orchard. Sonic and Stitches on the couch. Yeah, well, I hope you enjoy those memories, Rouge, because they're the closest you'll ever get to me knucking your apple tree again. Hey, I wouldn't dream of it, Slugger. I'm a really big fan of Nuck and Buck. She's the best thing that's ever happened to you. Everyone has a wine glass now. Are we ready to have our toast? Yes, I believe everyone has a glass. All right then. I would like to toast to all of us. It's not too often we had the time on Mobius to have a get together like this. Ever since we've come to this planet, we've all changed, but I think it's safe to say that we've all changed for the better. None of us had the time on Mobius to focus on what really matters in life. Here in Equestria, we have all experienced peace, and for some of us, we're even discovered love. So I toast to us, the survivors of Mobius. May we all continue to live in peace and happiness here in Equestria. Everyone, cheers! They all drink their wine. Ponyville. Spike, Cream, and Cheese walking together eating ice cream. Thanks for the ice cream, Cream. How did you know it was one of my favorites?
You're welcome, Spike. I overheard you and Rarity talking about it one day. Speaking of overhearing things, I saw something the other night that really upset me. Even Cheese has been angry over it. I've been wrestling with whether or not I should tell you what I saw Rarity do. It's just, I really like you, Spike. You're such a sweet dragon, and I don't want to see you get hurt. And Rarity has been good, so good to Cheese and I, that I don't want to betray her either.
Is this why you were upset the other night?
Yes, honestly, it puts me in an awful situation because you both are my friends.
I don't want you to have to choose, Cream. I'll ask Rarity about it when I see her tomorrow night at the gala. I don't want you in a situation that can cost you a great job, a friend, and most importantly, a place to live.
I'm not sure I can keep it a secret any longer, Spike. I've been an emotional wreck since Monday when it happened.
Cream, please stop. I've been in love with Rarity for a very long time. It's taken 6 years for her to finally admit that she loves me too. I'm begging you to keep your secret about Rarity because I won't be able to bear it if I lost her after only 2 weeks. The fact of the matter is, I know she's done something wrong. I felt her pulling away from me this week. It's almost like she's been trying to avoid me. Thanks for at least telling me she's done something wrong. At least now I have an explanation, and hopefully I can get her to come clean about it at the gala tomorrow night. In all honesty, I always knew she was too good for me anyway.
Oh, Spike, don't say that. You're a wonderful dragon. You're cute, funny, sweet, and kind. You care for your friends. You've made Rarity one of the luckiest girls in Equestria. So please don't say you're not good enough for her. I can't take seeing you like this, Spike. Rarity kissed Silver.
Cream! I told you not to tell me. I was afraid this would happen. She'd love me until some pony better came along, or in this case, Hedgehog. I'm such a fool to think Rarity and I were going to make it. Spike sits on the curb. He throws his ice cream and starts bawling his eyes out.
I'm sorry. I couldn't stand here and listen to you put yourself down. Spike, I care about you a ton as a friend.
Spike gathers himself. Come on, Cream, I'll walk you home.
Spike, please don't hate me for this. Choo choo.
I don't hate you, Cream. In fact, I'm not mad at you at all. I just need some time to think to myself and blow off a little steam. Canterlot. The Harnessers of Harmony eating dinner together. Fluttershy, how are the preparations going for Tails and Amy staying with you?
Great, actually. Discord and I have been working hard to decorate the rooms. We even bought some fresh bedding, too. I just hope they don't mind a ton of animals running around.
I don't think it will matter much to them. Tails seems very excited to be reunited with his friends, especially Sonic. Amy, when I met her, didn't say much. She was pretty angry with Sonic when we left Canterlot last weekend. Well, she did wait a month to see Sonic, and when she did, it didn't go very well.
Hey, don't blame me for this. Sonic told me about Amy before we got together. Trust me, every pony, Sonic was done with that relationship on Mobius. I mean, come on, girl, she cheated on him and then came crawling back to him after she got dumped.
No pony is blaming you, Rainbow. I just think Sonic's timing was bad considering that was the first time he had seen Amy in a month.
If you ask me, the timing couldn't have been more perfect. Amy is going to be at the gala too. Sonic felt it necessary to tell Amy the truth before the gala, so Amy wouldn't be blindsided by it come the gala.
I agree with Dash. I mean, come on, girls. Is there ever a good time to break up with your significant other? I go back to when I was living on Mobius and Eggman captured me. It completely broke my heart when I used my magic to return to Equestria and leave Shadow behind.
So, what was it like on Mobius, Starlight?
Despite the violence, Mobius was actually very beautiful. I lived in a tropical climate on Mobius. I still remember the day I met Shadow so vividly. I had been out walking when I found Shadow barely alive. I knew who he was, and I knew he was one of Eggman's henchmen at the time. When I saw him lying on the ground, I couldn't help but feel empathy for him. I used my magic to lift the boulder off him. To my surprise, he was still alive, so I decided that I'd use my magic to attempt to heal him, and I did. Shadow, who was evil at the time, smiled at me, and he came over and thanked me for saving him. After that, the rest is history. We fell in love. Twilight Sparkle's castle. Manic sits on the couch next to Sonic. What's up, bro? Just chillin', Manic. Hey, congrats on you and Rainbow Dash falling in love. I've never seen you like this before, Sonic. Like what? Just happy, bro. You seem totally at peace and calm. I am. I'm happy about a lot of things, Manic. Rainbow Dash is simply the greatest thing that has ever happened to me. I wasn't lying about what I said earlier. I really think this is a second chance for all of us to start living our lives the right way, in peace. Manic, I'm sorry for not being more understanding to you on Mobius. Bottom line, we're still brothers, and since this is a place for new beginnings, I want to make amends with you. Are you serious? Sonic, that would mean the world to me. Yeah, it's time I forgive you. I miss you in my life, Manic. Manic, with one tear streaming down his cheek. Manic hugs his brother Sonic. I promise I won't ruin it this time. So you seem really happy with Pinkie Pie. She's unbelievable. The first night I met her, she made me cry. I called her an angel and said she must be special to make me cry like that. She's an explosion of happiness all the time, and I'm starting to realize that she means something to me. She believes in me, Sonic, and I don't want to let her down. Sonic smiles. There's no doubt about it that Pinkie Pie is one of a kind. Spike walks back into the castle. Spike, you're back. Can I get you some wine? Spike sees Silver talking with Shadow. Hey Silver, come over here, buddy. I have to tell you something. What is it, Spike? It's kind of a secret. Can you get down to my level? Silver kneels down to listen to Spike's secret. All eyes are on Spike and Silver. Spike punches Silver in the face. Everyone in absolute shock. If you ever kiss or even look at Rarity again, I swear, Silver, you'll see what kind of fire this dragon plays with. Have I made myself clear? Spike, I'm sorry. It was a complete. I don't care what it was, Silver. Believe me, if you kiss Rarity again, it will be the last kiss you ever get. Spike storms upstairs and decides to sleep in Twilight's room. He slams the door closed. Well, that was awkward. That little guy packs a mean punch. I can't believe you put the moves on Rarity. Yeah, Silver, what gives, man? I thought you were into Twilight. I was until I met Rarity. I couldn't help myself. Rarity and I were flirting heavily during my sizing. I knew I felt something between her and I, so I decided to go down to Rarity's boutique for a second time. We kissed and she felt guilty and told me she loves Spike and that her and I can't happen. So what happened between you and Twilight? You guys were really hitting it off. Why did all of a sudden you jump ship to Rarity? Not that I owe you any explanation, Sonic, but if you must know, Rarity, while sizing me, told me that Twilight wasn't that into me, that I was too charming for her. Rarity, being one of the most beautiful girls I've ever seen, made it easy for me to change my focus a bit. So make Twilight interested in you. I mean, you still like Twilight, right? Of course, I'm still interested in Twilight. She's absolutely stunning, smart, sarcastic. She's a strong leader, and I'm intrigued by her. And how, Rouge, do you propose I go about making her interested in me? Look, you want honesty? Twilight doesn't want some sweet-talking, charming hedgehog. Twilight told me herself she wants a man who can ravish her, make her feel excitement, but still treat her like a lady. Look, Twilight may come off as a nerdy bookworm who is weak and frail, but that girl is tough. Frankly, she's tired of being stereotyped as a typical princess who needs to have a prince as a boyfriend. So my charm didn't work on her? Nope, afraid not. That and you came on a little too strong the first time you met her. I know being cool is not your strong suit, but to impress Twilight, that's what you need to do. Trust me, I've been living with this girl for the past month. Twilight and I could not be more opposite minded, but we've become best friends because I bring out the fun side of her. That's what she wants. Silver, try to remember, Twilight leads a team that protects this planet from evil. She's so busy with her obligations that she doesn't have much fun in her life, and she needs that. Gotta rewind just for a sec. Well, maybe I shouldn't pursue Twilight then. With Rarity, I was able to just be me, and she melted like butter. That's what Rarity likes. Unfortunately, you can't have Rarity, not unless you want to become Spike's next barbecue. But you're not going to stand Twilight up, are you? Of course not. I'm still a gentle hedgehog. After the drama calmed down at Twilight's castle, so did the Mobians' party. The boys all went home and settled in for the evening. Sonic laid in Rainbow Dash's bed, missing her, but was feeling excited knowing he'd see Rainbow Dash tomorrow night. He daydreamed as to how she'd look and how much fun they were going to have. Before laying down to sleep, Manic looked at a photo of Pinkie Pie. He smiled and went to sleep. Spike was sitting on Twilight's bed, staring out the window, pondering if loving Rarity was worth the risk of heartache. Knuckles decided to go old school and slept next to the Master Emerald, like he had done every night on Mobius. The sun had risen. The day of the Grand Galloping Gala has arrived. In Canterlot, the girls were up early to be greeted by Princess Celestia's royal makeover team. The Harnessers of Harmony were being given the royal treatment for all their hard work on defending Equestria and keeping the kingdom safe. Twilight stayed true to her word to Princess Celestia about keeping the surprise tribute, to be held in their honor, a secret. Wow, I feel like royalty, Twilight. Why is Princess Celestia giving us such wonderful treatment this year? Like I said at the gala meeting on Monday, she's rewarding us for keeping Equestria safe all these years. Well, you certainly won't hear me complaining about it. I just want to look beautiful for my Spike. Let's be honest, I definitely need to look my best when I admit to him what I did with Silver.
Seriously, Rarity, you have nothing to worry about. I agree with Twilight. Spike didn't wait this long to lose you after 2 weeks. He's gonna forgive you.
I hope you're right. I will never forgive myself if I were to lose him. Rainbow Dash, dear, your mane is absolutely gorgeous, and the glitter streaks on your cheeks is adorable. Sonic is going to lose his mind when he sees you tonight.
I really love my cutie mark and rainbow jewel tiara.
Rainbow Dash's tiara is solid silver, with her cutie mark engraved with pure crushed diamonds from Rarity's collection. The entire tiara is covered in smashed silver gems that glitter every time light hits it. Her cutie mark is intersected by a rainbow, which is also made from gems. Cream spared no expense at the creation of Rainbow Dash's headdress. Rarity wanted Rainbow Dash to feel special after everything she had gone through with Soren. The final accents of her tiara included two glittery silver ribbons that intertwined in Rainbow Dash's rainbow braid. The ribbons also had gold flowers that also sparkled in the light. The beautician turned Rainbow Dash towards the mirror, and Rainbow was able to see herself and how beautiful she looked. Rainbow Dash tears up in shock.
Oh my god, I look
Absolutely stunning, Rainbow Dash.
Oh my, Cream did such beautiful work on your tiara. Rarity, you nailed the hairstyle and the face glitter. Rainbow Dash, you look like a princess, literally. I can't believe how gorgeous I look. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. I have to admit, Rarity, you've definitely outdone yourself with these designs this year. I love having my mane down, and my diamond apple bow is really cute. I designed all the headdresses, but it was Cream's hard work that pulled it off. She did a wonderful job on every pony's headdress. Rainbow, Sonic is going to go bonkers when he lays his eyes upon you. I made it a point to make your ensemble the most spectacular of the group. Darling, with everything you've gone through this past year, you deserve to feel beautiful and, most importantly, special. Rainbow Dash gets up and hugs Rarity.
Thank you so much, Rarity. I really do feel special. Just don't tell every pony about this.
I know you have a reputation to uphold. Just wait until you put on that dress.
Seriously, Dash, you've never looked more prettier. Thanks, Pinky. You look stunning too. I hope Sonic is ready for this, because I know now I can't wait to see him.
Canterlot Castle, 2 hours before the gala. Tails and Amy finishing off the final touches of their ensembles for the gala. I'm so excited to see our friends tonight. What about you, Amy?
Of course I am, Tails. We finally get to be reunited with all our friends. I hope that Sonic and I can reunite tonight as well. Maybe he's come to his senses since I last spoke to him a week ago.
Well, Amy, you look wonderful tonight.
Thanks, Tails. I went with the blue dress because I wanted Sonic to know I was thinking about him. I think a royal ball is exactly the romantic evening that Sonic and I have been lacking over the past several years. I can't wait to hold my Sonic in my arms as we dance the night away.
I'm really excited to be moving to Ponyville with the rest of the gang. I'm really interested in meeting Fluttershy tonight. According to Princess Celestia, Fluttershy is one of the sweetest ponies on the planet. She's going to be the ones who take us in after we leave the castle tonight.
Oh, Tails, thanks for reminding me about that. I completely forgot we were moving to Ponyville after the gala concludes.
Amy, there's something I need to tell you about Sonic. But remember, I'm just the messenger, so don't kill me, okay?
What is it, Tails? I promise I won't break out the hammer.
Look, the reason Sonic broke up with you officially last week is because he's fallen in love with a pony named Rainbow Dash.
Oh, really? Sonic never told me this when he was breaking my heart last week. It'll be fine, Tails. I mean, he's only known her for like a week. We'll see how she does when she has a little competition. There's no way this Rainbow Dash is more attractive than me, Tails. I'm not so sure, Amy. Sonic seemed incredibly excited when he was talking to me about her. Sonic said it's the happiest he's ever been. Oh, and Rainbow Dash is actually faster than Sonic. Did you just say she's faster than Sonic? Yeah, Sonic told me the first time he met Rainbow Dash, he challenged her to catch him, and she did. Sonic said he ran his fastest, and she still was faster than he was. She's also one of the heroes who keeps this planet safe. I told Sonic I can't wait to meet her. Of course she'd be into adventure. No wonder Sonic likes this girl, because she'd run off with him to fight Eggman. Is there anything else this girl does better? Amy, please take my advice. Tonight, don't focus on Sonic. Focus on having fun and seeing all our friends again. You've always been pushy with Sonic, and it's only pushed him away. Give him some space. He's had a month of space without me in his life. Then he filled that space with Rainbow Dash. No, Tails, your advice is lousy. Tonight, I take Sonic back. The clock at Canterlot Castle now strikes 6. It's only 1 hour to the start of the Grand Galloping Gala. Ponies from all over Equestria were now making their entrance into the ballroom of the castle. Amy and Tails were sitting in their room watching the guests enter from the window. Blaze has pushed Soren in his wheelchair to the edge of the entrance ramp. Soren's heart is pounding in anticipation to see Rainbow Dash one last time before he passes. As Amy continues to look on, the Harnesses of Harmony's chariot has arrived at Canterlot Castle. Soren having a difficult time catching his breath. It's okay, Soren. Deep breaths. Blaze, I can't believe this would be the last time I see the girl I love. It didn't have to be this way, you know. Harnesses of Harmony's chariot. Are you girls ready? Armed guards come to the chariot. Look at this, Tails. Who's ever in that chariot must be ponies of great importance. Oh, let me have a look. Amy and Tails staring out the window looking at the Harnesses of Harmony making their entrance. Guard opens the door. All hail the Harnesses of Harmony! The 4 guards salute the girls as they exit the chariot. At ease, boys. We can handle ourselves. Holy Dash! Soren, you're a fool. I've never seen Rainbow Dash look so beautiful, so regal. She looks like a princess. Soren begins crying. She's never been more beautiful. Look at her. She's full of life and smiling. I've never seen her with a smile like that. Hey, Dash, Soren's checking you out. Rainbow Dash looks over at Soren. Do you think that's her, Tails? If that rainbow mane pony is Rainbow Dash, I'm in serious trouble. Yeah, and did you see the way the guards all saluted them? They are all so very pretty. Hey, and there's Starlight. Rainbow Dash walks over to Soren. Dash, I'm speechless. I've never seen anything as breathtaking as you right now in this moment. He's being serious. He literally was hyperventilating when your chariot pulled up. Sorry, Soren, I have a boyfriend. I have to admit, though, I am a bit concerned seeing you in a wheelchair. Are you okay? Remember the last time we were here? Yeah, I do. I didn't think so at the time, but it turned out to be one of the best days of my life. I just want to say thank you, Soren, for divorcing me. The truth is, if you hadn't let me go, I wouldn't be so incredibly in love with the most wonderful guy in the universe. I can tell you're in love. You look so confident and happy. I'm glad to know you survived the madness I put you through. I'm sorry for being inconsiderate. Again, what's with the wheelchair? Yeah, like I was saying, the last time we were here, I was limping around really bad. Well, I really didn't think anything of it at the time, but when the pain started getting more intense, I decided to go see a specialist, and I needed surgery to repair the damage done to my ankle, hence the wheelchair. I'm not much of a crutches kind of pony, which actually brings me to this. Soren pulls out the envelope from Commander Spitfire. Rainbow Dash takes the envelope. What's this?
With my injuries being as bad as they are, I can't teach my classes with the new recruits. Commander Spitfire has requested that you return to the Wonderbolts Academy and teach these recruits. She'd do it herself, but the Bolts are so short staffed, and now they have the mission with the Chaos Emeralds. She really needs you to step up, Dash. These recruits need the best, and that's you. Rainbow Dash opens the envelope.
3,000 bits! Wow, that is a lot of money.
Like I said, Commander Spitfire is desperate. She needs you, Dash.
Can I have some time to think this over?
What's there to think about, Dash? She's paying you 3,000 bits for 3 months of teaching. Commander Spitfire is hoping for an answer tonight. I'm sorry to rush you, Rainbow Dash, but we need this position filled ASAP.
Look, I need to talk to Sonic about this first. If I take this position, Sonic and I would only see each other on weekends for 3 months straight. This could be something that drastically changes our relationship, and I won't lose Sonic for this.
All right, talk to your boyfriend and try to get back to me by the end of the night. Deal?
Deal.
Rainbow Dash walks away and heads over to Twilight. That was refreshing. What did he give you?
Commander Spitfire wants me to return to the Wonderbolts as head instructor for this semester's recruitment class. Soren had surgery and can't finish teaching the semester because he can't fly with a surgically repaired ankle. Commander Spitfire told Soren she wants the best, and it appears I'm her choice. She's going to pay me 3,000 bits for 3 months of work.
That's almost 3 years of livable income.
The only drawback, though, Twilight, is that I'll be away from Sonic 5 days straight every week for the next 3 months. I don't want my relationship with Sonic to be sacrificed for this.
Well, see what Sonic says and go from there. Meanwhile, back inside Amy and Tails' room, Princess Celestia enters. Tails, Amy, it's time to head to the staircase. We're about to start the festivities soon. They exit the room and go to the grand ballroom staircase. The room is filling up with nobles and Equestria's elite status ponies. There are two separate entrances for the gala. The doors on the left-hand side of the room were for the entrance of common guests. The entrance on the right side of the room had a red carpet that stretched from the doors all the way up to the reserved area for the Harnessers of Harmony, who were about to be honored for their contributions to Equestria. Joining Princess Celestia, Amy, and Tails is Princess Luna, Princess Cadence, and Prince Shining Armor. Back outside, a chariot makes its final approach to the castle.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, Sonic is here!
Relax, Dash, you look incredible. The chariot comes to a stop in front of the girls. Spike opens the door for Rouge and Cream, who exit the chariot first. Twilight, we need to talk about something later. Twilight nods. The Harnessers of Harmony's dates now begin to file out of the chariot. Aw, Nux, you clean up well. You look, you handsome devil. Knuckles rushes over to Applejack and picks her up and starts kissing her. Wow, Applejack, I love that red dress. Yeah, I figured you would. Shadow's dressed in an all-white tux with a black shirt and a white tie. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, Shadow. Starlight bites her lip. Okay, I'll admit, I look handsome in this outfit. Oh yeah, that and a whole lot more of something else. Starlight passionately kisses Shadow. Manic walks over to Pinkie Pie, who is gleaming over Manic.
Manic, you look so cute. I'm honored to have you as my date.
No, I'm the one who should be honored. I have something for you. It's not much, but I wanted you to know that I think you're one special kind of girl. You look wonderful tonight. Manic hands Pinkie Pie a rose. Pinkie's face lights up. She goes over to Manic and nuzzles up with him.
Thank you, Manic. You make me feel pretty special.
That's because you are, and even more so, you're my angel. Pinkie Pie gets bashful and blushes. She kisses him gently on the lips. Sonic is speechless as he stares in awe at Rainbow Dash. Rainbow Dash trots over to Sonic and embraces him.
Oh, Sonic, I'm so happy you're here with me. You look so cute.
They kiss. I don't have any words to describe the beauty that's in front of me. Dash, you look absolutely incredible.
Thanks. I feel incredible now that you're here. I love you.
I love you too. Soren watches as Sonic and Rainbow Dash embrace in a very passionate kiss. And you came why again? I'm not angry, Blaze. In fact, I'm relieved that I know she's going to be taken care of when I'm gone. He's one lucky hedgehog. Come on, let's get you inside, Soren. Blaze wheels Soren up the ramp. Rarity approaches Spike. Spike, you look cute and debonair tonight. Thank you, and you look ravishing as usual, Rarity. Spike, darling, I need to tell you something. I did something I'm ashamed of. I already know about you and Silver. But how did you know, Spike? Spike lies and covers for Cream. I saw it with my own eyes, Rarity. The truth is, I'm hurt by this, but I love you and I'm willing to forgive you. This was my biggest fear with you, Rarity, that you'd love me until your real Prince Charming would come and sweep you off your feet, like Silver over there. Spike, I'm so sorry. Twilight to Rouge. What exactly happened last night? Silver has a black eye. Come find me later when you get the chance. I'll tell you everything. You look very pretty tonight, Twilight. Thanks. You look ravishing yourself, Rouge. Well, we better get inside. All right, every pony and Mobian, I say let's get inside and have some fun. I will personally guarantee this will be the most memorable gala we've ever attended. The Harnessers of Harmony and their dates all make their way up the ramp. They enter the castle. Greeter. Ah, the Harnessers of Harmony. Welcome to the Grand Galloping Gala. I'm pleased to inform all of you that tonight the Harnessers of Harmony are the guests of honor this evening. So here's the lineup. Twilight, you will enter first with Silver. Rainbow Dash, you and Sonic will enter second. Applejack and Knuckles, you will follow next. Then it's Fluttershy and Discord. Following in behind that will be Pinkie Pie and Manic. And finally, Rarity and Cream.
Actually, sir, could Spike take my place? I know I'm technically Rarity's guest, but Spike is Rarity's real date and boyfriend. I think it's more appropriate if he has the honor of walking her down the red carpet.
Very well. Then we have Rarity and Spike who'll be going last. And you're forgetting some pony else. Starlight Glimmer is as much a member of this team as any one of us. Even though she does not harness an element, it hasn't stopped her from fighting alongside of us. So please add Starlight Glimmer and Shadow to the lineup as well. Okay, consider it done. Starlight Glimmer and Shadow are last. So go ahead and follow the red carpet to the doors. Once the doors are open, the trumpets will announce your entrance. Twilight will lead the team in. Once Twilight and Silver are halfway down the aisle, Rainbow Dash, you and Sonic will follow, and so forth, so on and so forth. On that note, congratulations to all of you, and thank you for keeping Equestria safe. Twilight Sparkle turns to her team. I told you this was going to be the best gala ever. Surprise! You knew the whole time we were going to be the guests of honor? I sure did. Princess Celestia wanted it to be a surprise, so I couldn't tell you all. Meanwhile, back inside the ballroom, the greeter tells Princess Celestia they are ready to begin. Good evening, and welcome to the Grand Galloping Gala. Tonight is a very special evening, one in which we welcome two new visitors from the planet Mobius, Amy Rose the Hedgehog and Miles Tails Prower the Fox. Applause. Also in attendance from the planet Mobius are Cream the Bunny and Rouge the Bat. Cream and Rouge, could you also please step forth and join Amy and Tails up here on the steps? Cream and Rouge join the Royals, Amy and Tails on the steps. Amy and Tails hug Cream and Rouge. But that's not all. As I said, this is a very special evening, and indeed it always is. However, this year we have 7 extraordinary ponies that deserve to be recognized for all the hard work and dedication they have put into the safety and security of our kingdom. These 7 ponies are known as the Harnessers of Harmony. These 7 ponies have not only risked their lives on multiple occasions, keeping our kingdom safe, but they also yield the elements of harmony. The Harnessers of Harmony have indeed done more than any of you realize, and it's high time they receive a little recognition for their heroism. So without further ado, I present to all of Equestria our guests of honor for this evening, the Harnessers of Harmony. The red carpet doors open and the trumpets announce the entrance of the Harnessers of Harmony. Princess Twilight Sparkle enters with silver. The leader of the Harnessers of Harmony and representing the element of harmony known as magic, Princess Twilight Sparkle and her guest Silver the Hedgehog. I love you, sis. Twilight blows a kiss to her brother. Sonic and Rainbow Dash start walking down the aisle.
Tails, Sonic looks so handsome. I can't believe that lucky pony gets to walk with Sonic. That should be me.
Representing the element of harmony known as loyalty, a pony who certainly needs no introduction. She is also a member of the Wonderbolts. Rainbow Dash and her date, Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic and Rainbow Dash look at each other and smile.
I love you.
I love you too. They kiss.
I can't take this. He kissed her.
Amy, don't humiliate yourself. You can't compare to Rainbow Dash. Applejack and Knuckles enter the ballroom. Representing the element of harmony known as honesty, Applejack and her date, Knuckles the Echidna. Knuckles walking down the aisle with his arm around Applejack.
Oh, Discord, I'm so nervous. What if I fall?
What's up, Jose? Fluttershy, there's no reason to be nervous. We're just walking down a red carpet and joining our friends at the end of it. Fluttershy and Discord enter. Representing the element of harmony known as kindness, Fluttershy and her guest, Discord. See how easy this is? If you want, I can change the carpet to blue. Or pink. Discord snaps his fingers again and the carpet turns pink.
You always have a way to make me laugh.
Pinkie Pie and Manic enter. Pinkie Pie is bouncing while Manic is walking. Representing the element of harmony known as laughter, Pinkie Pie and her date, Manic the Hedgehog. Pinkie Pie bouncing around Manic. Pinkie, you're nuts. Pinkie, I have a surprise for you. Guards, fire the party cannons. Guards fire the party cannons and confetti is flying through the air.
You got party cannons for me? Thank you, Princess Celestia.
Oh, and Pinkie, this year it is that kind of party. Pinkie Pie is elated and is bouncing. Come here, Pinkie. Pinkie Pie stops bouncing.
Yes, Manic?
Manic kisses Pinkie Pie. I'm starting to fall in love with you. I can't believe I just said that.
Aw, Manic, you're so sweet. I'm falling for you too.
Pinkie Pie very gently begins nuzzling Manic.
Come on, even Manic is falling in love with the pony, Tails.
I know, isn't it wonderful? Rarity and Spike enter the ballroom. Representing the element of harmony known as generosity, Rarity and her date, Spike the Dragon. You look beautiful tonight, by the way, Rarity.
Thank you, Spiky Poo. You look handsome in your little tux.
Starlight, Glimmer, and Shadow enter. And finally, she is an honorary member of the Harnessers of Harmony. She is also the faithful pupil of Princess Twilight Sparkle, Starlight, Glimmer, and her date, Shadow the Hedgehog. Wow, Starlight is still so very pretty. It's amazing that after all these years, her and Shadow still love each other. And how does that make you feel, Amy, that both your ex-boyfriends are dating ponies and not you?
Starlight can have Shadow. All I'm going to say to you, Rouge, is that Sonic may have brought Rainbow Dash to the ball, but I'm the one he'll be leaving with. And how do you feel seeing Shadow reunited with Starlight Glimmer?
Rouge rolls her eyes. Wow, you are delusional.
Well, just you watch, Rouge.
Without further ado, I would like to invite the leader of the Harnessers of Harmony up to the grand staircase, Princess Twilight Sparkle. Princess Twilight Sparkle smiles and heads up to the grand staircase. Princess Celestia hugs Twilight. Thank you for all the work you and your team has done for Equestria. Just doing our job, Your Majesty. Prince Shining Armor kisses his sister Twilight on the cheek. So proud of you, sis. Twilight turns to the crowd and is getting ready to deliver a speech. Thank you, every pony, for such a warm, respectful tribute. I am deeply honored to be able to say that I lead the greatest team of ponies in all of Equestria. Being the leader of this group, known as the Harnessers of Harmony, has completely changed my life. Girls, please come up here and join me. The rest of Twilight's team goes up to the steps. Spike, you're just as much as part of this team too, so come on and get up here. Spike makes his way up to the steps. This whole experience has changed my life. 6 years ago, I lived here in Canterlot, serving as Princess Celestia's pupil. One day, Princess Celestia decided that I had spent too much time studying and being the perfect pupil, that I had sacrificed all my friendships to do so. Princess Celestia sent me to live in Ponyville. My instructions were to make some friends and not study so much. Little did I realize just how important those instructions were going to be. Princess Celestia knew that my powers were strong, but she also knew I needed to have friends in order to harness the elements of harmony. Once I arrived in Ponyville, I met these amazing ponies behind me. Rainbow Dash is brave and tough. Applejack is honest, true, and loyal. Pinkie Pie is funny, uplifting, and a true friend. Fluttershy is the purest example of kindness in Equestria. And Rarity is the most generous, always helping others in need. Without them, I could not harness my own element of magic. It's true, though, to make friendship magic, it does take honesty, loyalty, laughter, kindness, and generosity. Those are the five key elements of friendship that it takes all of those to make my element of magic work. It's amazing what I've learned these past 6 years with this team. It's an absolute honor to defend Equestria with all of you, and I am so proud of our team. I keep making the mistake of calling us a team, when in reality we are so much more than that. Girls, Spike, we're a family, and I'm so happy and overjoyed to be part of it. Thank you, every pony, for this unbelievable tribute. Applause. The Harnessers of Harmony come together for a group hug. Princess Celestia has a picture taken with her and the Harnessers of Harmony. Well done, Twilight. I am so proud of you and your family for keeping us all safe. Fluttershy, please come with me. There are two Mobians I would like for you to meet. Princess Celestia takes Fluttershy to Tails and Amy. Fluttershy, I want you to meet Tails and Amy, your new house guests. Tails extends his hand to Fluttershy. It's so nice to finally meet you. Thanks for taking the two of us in. Fluttershy blushes and is acting shy.
It's no problem. It's an honor to meet you, Tails.
Yeah, totally cool of you, Fluttershy. When Twilight and I discussed the living arrangements for these two, your name was the first that came up.
Really?
Yes, because of your track record with Discord. I was impressed at how you were able to not only reform Discord from his evil ways, but how your kindness changed Discord's entire outlook on life. And from the looks of it, it looks like you and Discord are in love.
No, we're not. I'm in love with Discord, but it's just not possible for him to love me.
Why not? Fluttershy whispers into her ear. Oh, I'm sorry he feels that way, my dear. Well, I will let you three get acquainted. Enjoy the gala, you three. The music begins playing as ponies begin dancing. The Grand Galloping Gala has officially started. Applejack and Knuckles walking with Twilight. That was a very nice tribute speech, Twilight. I agree, we are family. Oh, thanks, Applejack. I'm not one for speeches usually, but I was speaking from the heart. So, are you excited to be here, Knuckles? You look very handsome, by the way. Oh, thanks. And yeah, I've been looking forward to dancing with AJ all week. Well, you guys are going to have a blast. I'm so glad you two are together. Applejack, I've never seen you happier. Well, thank you, Twilight. This knucklehead means the world to me, and I can't picture my life without him now. What are you going to do about Silver? He had a slim chance, but ever since I found out about what he did to poor Spike, he'll be lucky if I don't kick him out of my castle. Well, you won't have to wait long. Here he comes. Silver walks over to Twilight. Twilight, you look absolutely stunning tonight. Thank you, and honestly, you're looking quite handsome in your tuxedo, minus the black eye. Knuckles and Applejack chuckle. Maybe we should leave the two of you alone. Come on, AJ, let's go tear up that dance floor. Applejack and Knuckles walk away. Actually, dancing with you sounds like a great idea. Not going to happen, I'm afraid, Silver. Why don't we go outside to the garden? I have to get some things off my chest with you. Twilight takes Silver out to the garden. Let me start by saying I'm not interested in you at all. For starters, you're definitely not my type. And whatever slim chance you had prior to last night went out the window when Rarity told us about the wonderful kiss the two of you shared. I can explain what happened. I don't personally care about you kissing Rarity. It doesn't bother me one bit. However, it does show a bit of your character. I don't romantically get involved with any pony or hedgehog who has no problem making a pass at some pony else's girlfriend. First of all, Twilight, it was Rarity who came on to me. I'm aware of what happened, Silver, but you still flirted back and kissed her willingly. You knew Spike and Rarity were together when she was hitting on you. You could have been a better friend to Spike and walked away, but you didn't. I can't be your date tonight. Not after this. Look, you're right. Kissing Rarity was not the best choice, but I couldn't help it. She's beyond beautiful, and we really seem to have a lot in common. Most girls aren't attracted to me or my personality, so when a beautiful girl like Rarity is intrigued by me and is physically into me, what was I supposed to do? I've never had a girl like Rarity show affection back. You know, in reality, you're actually perfect for Rarity. You have every quality she has desired in a boyfriend. The problem is, Silver, Spike also has those same qualities. Spike may not be as charming or handsome as you, but he's loved Rarity for a very long time. He doesn't deserve this, especially when you knew they were together. Why aren't you interested in me, Twilight? At first you seemed totally into me the day we met. So what changed? You came on way too strong for me. I'm not used to having a guy kissing my hoof and telling me how wonderful I am 10 seconds into meeting me. Let's be honest, I really don't flirt or put myself out there because I'm too busy trying to be a well-educated princess who always can figure out any problem Equestria may face. It's more than that, though, too, Silver. I'm not looking for a charmer like you. I want a guy who will treat me right and can take my breath away. I want a guy who will rip a book away from me and completely ravish me. I want a guy to respect me for not only being smart, but a guy who knows how to make me have fun. With you, everything seems so polished and perfect. Isn't that what you want, though? Yes, but my version of what I think is perfect for me. I'm sorry, Silver. I had high hopes that maybe this gala would help me find some interest in you. But sadly, the situation between you, Spike, and Rarity has completely closed that possibility forever. Enjoy the gala, Silver. Twilight starts to walk away. Wait, Twilight. Twilight stops. Silver goes over to Twilight and kisses her. A good effort, but I didn't feel anything. Sorry. Twilight rejoins the gala, Manic gently embracing Pinkie Pie as they dance.
Manic, this is already the best gala ever. I feel so happy having your arms gently wrapped around me.
I know what you mean, Pinkie. I've never been with a girl who has made me feel vulnerable like this before. I know we have a ton of fun together, but you also believe in me and make me want to be a better hedgehog. I'm not blowing smoke when I say you're my angel. I love you, Pinkie.
Oh, Manic.
Manic and Pinkie Pie start kissing.
I already know I love you. I want to spend every day from this point forward being your angel. Just promise me you'll be my angel too.
Manic smiles. I promise, Pinkie. They passionately kiss again. Sonic notices. Sonic dancing with Rainbow Dash. He really does care about her. Manic is really trying to change.
Pinkie Pie sees the genuine good inside of every pony. Maybe she found Mannix and opened it up. The same thing happened with us, you know. You found a way to bring back my confidence, my smile, and that infectious laugh you love so much.
Tails makes his way over to Sonic and Rainbow Dash. Tails! They hug. It's so great to see you, Sonic. You must be Rainbow Dash.
Oh, it's so nice to finally meet you, Tails. Sonic has told me so much about you.
Sonic, you weren't lying. She's absolutely stunning. I've never seen Sonic so happy before. I can't believe you caught Sonic.
Thanks, Tails. You're so sweet. Yeah, I caught him. It wasn't easy, though. I actually had to do a Sonic Rainboom to catch him.
Sonic told me all about the Sonic Rainbow. I hope to see it sometime.
Well, you're moving to Ponyville, so I will definitely break one off for you sometime.
Sonic, watch out for Amy tonight. I have a feeling she's going to be on the warpath soon. Thanks for the heads up, Tails. I expected her to try something tonight. It's really cool to see Knuckles happy, too. Yeah, he really loves Applejack. It didn't take him long to fall for her either, especially when she became a guardian of the Master Emerald. Wow, the Master Emerald chose her to be a guardian? I have a lot to catch up on. It's also nice to see Starlight and Shadow together again, too. Well, I'll let the two of you get back to dancing. I'm going to catch up with Knuckles.
It was nice to finally meet you, Tails.
Likewise, Rainbow Dash. I can honestly see why Sonic likes you, and I can't wait to see that Sonic Rainboom. Tails walks away.
Sonic, I needed to talk to you about something important. Can we step outside into the hallway?
Sure. Sonic and Rainbow Dash head out to the hallway.
Don't worry, it's nothing bad. It's really important, and I just needed a more quiet place to tell you this. Before you arrived, I had a discussion with Soren.
And how did that go?
Honestly, we had our first civil conversation in 5 months. I told him about you, and I told him about you and me, and he didn't seem upset about it. At the end of the conversation, he handed me this.
Rainbow Dash pulls the envelope out of her handbag.
It's a letter from Commander Spitfire of the Wonderbolts. Soren can no longer teach his class because of injuries, so they want me to take his place as head instructor. They are going to pay me 3,000 bits to teach for the next 3 months, which is unbelievable money, but there is a drawback. If I accept the position, I will be away from you 5 days a week for the next 3 months. I don't know if I can handle not seeing you for 5 straight days.
Dash, this sounds like a great opportunity for you. I don't want you to turn it down because of me.
I wanted your input before I made a decision. I know we haven't been together too long, but even still, being away from each other 5 days straight is going to be rough. I will talk to Commander Spitfire and see if maybe you can come up and visit me a couple of times.
I agree. It could get a little rough for the 5 days you're gone, but on the bright side, it makes our weekends that much more important. I'd be down for visiting you at the Wonderbolt Academy, as long as I don't wind up distracting you from your work.
So, are you okay with me doing this class for Soren?
If it's something that you want to do, Dash, I support you all the way.
Well, I can't pass up the money, and it's only a 3 month sacrifice, so help me, I'm joining the Wonderbolts again. I love you, Sonic, and thank you for your support.
Rainbow Dash gives Sonic a kiss. The Grand Ballroom. Rouge drinking a glass of apple cider at the bar. Twilight walks over. Hey, sweet thing. Is this seat taken? No, have at it, Twilight. Better yet, dance with me, Rouge. Rouge, stunned. Are you being serious, or are you just yanking my chain as usual? Twilight extends Rouge a hoof. Guess you're going to have to find out for yourself, Rouge. That, and you wanted to come and find me so we could talk. Oh, all right, I'll dance with you, Twilight. Aren't you worried what your brother and the rest of the royals are going to think? No, I really don't care what any pony thinks if you and I share a dance. We're besties, and that's all there is to explain. Neither one of us is actually having fun anyway. Bartender, I'll take a glass of whatever she's drinking. Bartender grabs her a glass of apple cider. Here you are, your highness. Thank you. Rouge gets up and grabs Twilight's hoof. Thanks, Sparkles. This is exactly what I needed. They start dancing. So I take it things didn't go well with Silver earlier. No, not at all, Rouge. I couldn't do it. I couldn't bring myself to feel anything for him. To be honest, the slim chance he did have was gone once he kissed Rarity and betrayed Spike. At least all seems to be okay with Rarity and Spike tonight. Spike is much more forgiving to Rarity than he was with Silver last night. Spike is the one who gave Silver that black eye.
Spike did that?
Yeah, I don't know what happened, Twilight. Me and the boys were having a get together at your castle, and Spike decided to step out for a while. I'm not sure where he went last night, but when Spike returned, he was furious at Silver.
I can't blame Spike for being angry. It took him a long time and a lot of patience for him to win Rarity's heart. I just don't want to see him get hurt.
Sonic and Rainbow Dash are laughing and dancing. They stare at each other and start kissing.
Sonic, thank you for being my date. I'm having a wonderful time with you.
Me too, Dash. I know I said so earlier, but you look unbelievably beautiful tonight.
Thanks. I wanted to look my best for you. Do you feel awkward at all with Soren being here?
Not at all. I feel more awkward because of Amy. I've caught her a couple of times just staring at us and giving us dirty looks.
I've been thinking about my conversation with Soren earlier, and I thought it was weird that he seemed happy you and I were together. He actually said he was happy for me, mixed with the fact that I need to teach his semester of classes now. I can't help but feel there's something more going on with him.
Sonic kisses Rainbow Dash. Amy's had enough and starts to make her way over to Sonic and Rainbow Dash. I think Soren is starting to realize the severity of his mistakes. I think tonight brought out a lot of his regret because he's realizing what he threw away. I mean, look at you, Dash. The way you look tonight. It would be easy for Soren to get caught up in regret with what he had with you.
Sorry for interrupting your wonderful evening, but I refuse to sit by and watch the two of you any longer. I mean no disrespect to you, Rainbow Dash. I can see why Sonic's in love with you.
Amy, please don't do this now.
What? She's beautiful, and a hero to boot. A pony who needs no introduction, according to Princess Celestia. No wonder you threw me away so easily. Sonic, I will leave you two alone for a couple of minutes. I need to go over and talk business with Soren anyway.
Rainbow Dash walks away. Look, I'm not stupid. I knew you wouldn't be able to go the entire night without making a scene.
Well, do you blame me, Sonic? Before we came to this planet, you and I were working things out. I was under the impression we were still going to be together.
Amy, we've been trying for 7 years to work things out. It's time that you start realizing that we aren't ever going to get what we had back. Amy, I've been forcing feelings for you. I can't just let go of what you did to me. You gave up on us when you ran into Shadow's arms, and I'm sorry, but I can't just forget about what you've done. No matter how hard I've tried over the last 7 years, I can't bring myself to feel the same about us as I did prior to Shadow.
Sonic, I'm sorry. Thinking I would have had it better with Shadow was the biggest mistake of my life, and I wish for nothing more that it never would have happened. Please give us a chance to work. I know we can here in Equestria.
Rainbow Dash talking to Soren. Hey Dash, didn't expect to see you again until after the gala.
Well, that was my original plan too, but Sonic has some unwanted company at the moment, so I figured now would be a good time to give you my answer.
Soren looks over at Sonic and Amy. Competition, huh?
Hardly. I can't blame her for trying, though. She's Sonic's ex-girlfriend from Mobius. She's having a rough time with Sonic deciding to move on. Anyway, I came over because I've decided that I will return to the Wonderbolts as head instructor for your class.
That's awesome, Rainbow Dash. Commander Spitfire is going to be excited to have you back. Welcome back, Dash. Sonic and Amy still talking. I love Rainbow Dash, Amy. Trust me, I didn't expect to fall in love with her, but it happened. And now that it has, I have to do what I feel is right. I can't live my life any longer trying to make you and I work when Rainbow Dash is everything I've been looking for. Amy, I'm sorry this breaks your heart, but you and I can't continue living in pretend love. Amy starts to tear up.
I really screwed things up, didn't I?
It wasn't all your fault, Amy. I understand how hard it must have been watching me run out constantly to fight Eggman.
You have no idea how hard it was. Every goodbye I'd fear was the last. You'd leave me alone for months on end, and I'd be waiting for you or news about you. That was pure torture, Sonic. Never knowing if the hedgehog I love would ever return home to me.
Yes, but I'm not the one who ran into Shadow's arms.
So this is really it then. Well, she's one lucky pony.
Amy storms away crying. Amy goes outside and runs out into the garden. Sonic walks over to Rainbow Dash.
Hey, you, is everything okay?
It'll be okay. Amy just needs some time to get over it. Breaking someone's heart is really no fun at all. Yeah, I know the feeling.
Well, you made it look easy, Soren. For the past 6 months, it's been eating at my soul as to what I did wrong for you to leave me. I thought I was the perfect wife, and yet you still had an affair. Soren, please tell me what I did to you.
You didn't do anything wrong, Dash. In fact, you indeed were the perfect wife. I can't lie about this anymore. Dash, I never had an affair. What?
Are you kidding me right now? I saw you kissing some random pony with my own eyes, Soren.
Yes, you did, but every bit of that kiss with Tundra was paid for and staged by me. Rainbow Dash begins to cry.
What do you mean, staged? I don't understand.
Sonic holds Rainbow Dash. Dash, I never wanted you to know what I'm about to tell you, but I'm going to be gone in a couple of weeks, and I don't want to die without telling you the truth. Rainbow Dash bawling her eyes out.
What do you mean, die?
6 months ago, I found out I have pan disease. The truth is, Dash, I couldn't come home to you knowing that you wanted to start a family, and I didn't want you to watch me die, so I paid Tundra to kiss me when you showed up to that diner. I wanted you to see the kiss, so you divorced me.
Well, it worked. How could you do this to me?
I couldn't put you through this disease. I couldn't bear seeing your heartbreak as this disease eats away at me. I didn't want you to get pregnant knowing that I would die before I'd ever meet our children. I'm so sorry I did things this way, Dash, but I thought that this way would be better and less painful. I never intended for you to know the truth, but I can't lie to you any longer. I love you, Rainbow Dash, and I've never stopped loving you. That's why I staged the affair. I love you so much I couldn't tell you I had this disease. I thought... Soren starts struggling to breathe. Soren's eyes close as he falls out of his wheelchair and onto the floor. Rainbow Dash is hysterical as she falls to the floor with Soren.
No, Soren, no, please.
Soren is unconscious. Rainbow Dash embraces Soren as she continues crying. Thank you, Jose. Hey, what's up, Jose? Yeah, I'm gonna actually watch that video, My Little Dashie. I'm gonna watch it over the weekend when I have a little more time. But yeah, I've been interested in viewing it for some time. I've I subscribed to Storm FX, so I've seen it a couple times. I've almost clicked on it a few times. I just have never actually done it. So, but I do, yeah, I do intend to watch it though. I'm actually going to do one more episode. The next episode is actually only 39 minutes long. So I'm going to just record it on my camera phone and then upload it to YouTube. The next episode will not be a live stream. It's when these episodes go above 46 minutes, my phone, like I said, cuts it off into a second video, and I don't want to have to upload two videos because they take about 5 hours each for some odd reason. So, um, other than that, I'm done for now. Yeah, Jose, I'll keep in touch with you, man, and I'm definitely going to watch that video. I've been interested in it for a while, so I'm gonna check it out probably this weekend, and then I'll let you know what I thought of it. But other than that, I'm out, guys. Other than that, I'm out, guys, and I'm gonna let this thing stream, and then I'm gonna put record episode 9, and then put that out while I'm asleep tonight, since it'll take all night. But yeah, I'm glad you guys are all enjoying the voice dubs. From this point forward, I'm doing every episode as voice, and yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and yeah, I'm just having a blast with it. I'm very proud of this series, not just for the writing, but it actually, to me, now that I'm voicing it, it seems like these characters actually have come to life, and the story is more dramatic, and it just seems like a more real series than it does just reading it. Um, yeah, I'm loving it. So, just a reminder, still I plan on releasing episode 49 on Saturday, July 17th. Um, it's going to be a live stream for sure. The episode is 59 minutes long. I actually finished handwriting episode 50 at work today. The funny thing is about 75% of that episode is written in a notebook. So I got, oh, that's pretty cool. Jose, you'll have to let me know if you put that out because I'll read it. So what's it about? Just about your OC, or is it gonna have like ponies and stuff? All right, guys, I'm gonna sign out for now. I'll keep in touch with you guys. I'm gonna put out episode 9, and then after that, I'm gonna be done for the night. Oh, okay. That'll be cool, Jose. Yeah, definitely let me know if you're gonna do that because I will read it. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off on this live stream. I'm gonna let this stream and then record episode 9 onto my camera phone, and then I will upload that. That'll take all night, pretty much, before that one's on YouTube. So, all right, guys, take it easy, and I'll see you probably tomorrow with another live stream. Good night, guys. Jose, thanks for watching again, man.